Hey KK, how you doing?
Good, good. You?
I'm fine. What's your
Ye-
ethnicity?
African?
Okay, from what country though? Hey, brother.
Kenya?
All right, you got something on your mind today you want to get off your chest?
Yeah.
Go ahead. This is a
Um,
no judgment zone.
do you guys hate Africans? You black African American people. Do you guys hate Africans?
Okay, that's your first court. That's okay. So let me get this straight. That's what's on your mind. It's okay,
Um,
Sharif. Is that
the
what's on your mind? If that's what's on your mind, let me help you out. Is that what's on your mind?
Yes, because I was listening to that there is a beef going on. I'm like, what is that true? And when I just joined here, and the theme is what's on your mind. I just wanted to ask you from your perspective.
Yeah. And let me tell you, from my perspective, I don't think a lot of us prefer, including myself, to be called Black American, FBA, or indigenous, things like that, because we didn't all ever want to be called African American. But I don't think no one hates Africans. I just think it's some straightening that needs to happen. I don't know. Are you here in the United States?
Yes.
How do you think the relationship is here in the United States? We're not talking about most people on the continent. It's not a problem, but um, here, when some groups, not just Africans, it's immigration as a whole, whether it's Ukrainians, so whatever Afrikaners, whether it's Nigerians, whether it's Ethiopians, whether it's Somalis, whether it's Jamaicans, Haitians, Latinos of any spectrum, it's immigration as a whole. And like I was telling you, KK, no one hates like Africans. You don't see us over here putting our hands on nobody. You know what I mean? Like in South Africa, over there on the continent, y'all be putting hands on each other, unaliving each other. We not doing that to no immigrant population. You don't see a SWAT or a tribe of Black Americans going over to y'all communities because KK, y'all make y'all own little enclaves. Y'all really never ever assimilated in large numbers with Black Americans. So we not attacking nobody. You know what I mean? But I think it's time for everybody to go home. We understand everybody won't be going home, but I think it's time for those who can, and maybe some Americans can help you move that process forward. I think maybe they should go home and fix up their homeland. Africans have slave auctions on social media for Black Americans. Did you know that?
No, it's my first time hearing that. Is that
Yeah,
true though?
they was from Somalia. It was an app called Clubhouse, and day in and day out, I don't know how many slaves me personally have been called by Africans. I've been called a slave too. I think by Jamaican too. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, they even tell us they glad that y'all sold us, that y'all ancestors sold our ancestors.
yeah, for that I can, yes, for sure. Most of like you know, the Africans back then that was brought here, it's because some of them were like prisoners of war, um,
But it
something
still
like
was.
that.
Yeah, I know, but it's really no excuse. It still was your brother, right? Because y'all tell us when y'all come over here. First, y'all didn't tell us that y'all was black, but now y'all like, oh no, I'm not black. I'm Nigerian or I'm Ugandan. You know what I mean? But all of a sudden, it seemed like within the past couple of years, everybody from Haiti, from Jamaica, from everybody who can be black, they want to say, oh no, I'm black. We the same. When all these decades Africans been over here, we have not been the same. We've been them N words over there. But yeah, but nobody hates y'all. I know I don't. I don't know nobody who actually hates y'all, like want to see, y'all harmed. You know what I mean? We just want people to go back home because it's not working out here with all of us together.
But you know what's crazy? If you would come to Africa, any African country, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like when we see you guys back there, we're like, wow, we're just
Mm-hmm.
championing you guys.
Yeah, but not when
Like,
you get over here, especially when you get over here and you get some money or large numbers. Now we the lazy ones, we all kind of stuff to come to y'all. Akadas, Jareers, Yanks, all these names. We never had a name for we thought we was all one, but I think now we've come to the realization that nah. Y'all really never liked it us for one reason or another.
But I don't know if it's because of the trade that was done back by our ancestors. But to me, I mean, I understand that. And again, it was, I mean, back then we had kingdoms, and some kingdoms would just attack another to just conquer and enlarge their land and all that kind of stuff. It was a system that was built. So everybody that was trapped in the war, they was supposed to be used as like, they was used as slaves. And when the white people came, they was like, hey, we can give you, guns, and you can give us these people. So I mean, it was a system that was built by then, and that was like 300 years ago.
I know, but listen. So then, once you sell to people, wouldn't you agree all ties should be cut?
I mean, it's now that when we see back, like, wow, we shouldn't have done that, right?
But I mean, but wouldn't you agree? Especially, I think my one of my supporters who come here, he hold panels too, named Chris. He talk a lot about that tree of forgetfulness. It's either him or Maroon. One of them talk about the tree of forgetfulness. Once you march the people around the tree of forgetfulness, send them into hell, sell them into hell. How can you centuries later come back and claim to be them, and not only claim to be them, say they created, invented a lot of things that we created, and then also try to get some of our reparation money we fighting for. You see, that'll never work. It will never work here. I know you might be a good person, but with y'all leaders and stuff, with people coming over here doing to us, getting into our politics, still wanting all these immigrants, highly Democrat, a lot of immigrants, and that's all of them, not just Africans. But we was talking about all that slavery stuff specific to you. But my whole point in saying all this, I hope you keeping up, is after you sell a people and walk them around that tree of forgetfulness, how can you how can you expect anything? Wouldn't you
Yeah.
expect them? You would expect, we should probably, if, I mean, I'm gonna speak because I got some odds, and I think I'm the one who talk about y'all part in slavery the most, because I just feel some kind of way, because I feel like y'all should be happy. Mind you, our ancestors fought for y'all to be here, but then y'all should be happy that we not attacking y'all for what our ancestors had to go through because of y'all, and then to come over here to our country. I just find that wow. It's something about Africans that do something to me specifically. I don't hate y'all, but I really don't want nothing to do with y'all, because y'all still over there selling slaves, doing that slavery stuff, and all these monkey pictures, people eating monkeys all on social media, but then y'all want black Americans to be attached to that. That's not right.
Oh man, I mean, let's be honest, right?
Yeah, wait a minute, hold on, KM. I'm about to get to you. I'm just expressing myself. The topic tonight is what's on your mind. It don't have nothing to do with Africans and this and that. But KK came up here with a sincere question. So I'm pouring my heart out, right? Can you feel my heart being poured out to you, KK?
Yes, I get that, and I can really get your frustration. But again, you have to realize that Africa was not like that. If you go back in history, like Egypt was one of like the greatest civilizations of the world, until the Europeans, they came to just colonize and just try to shatter everything. They came to separate us. Because I'm sure that if these people that sold the first, like Africans to the
But not
whites that,
only sold them, they put them ancestors in them slave castles, and then this year on our day, Juneteenth, over there they had that depiction or that reenactment, whatever that nonsense was, and they had that supposed to be our ancestor over there in Ghana crawling all on the ground, looking all nappy headed and sweaty like that, all chained up. Like, we are sick of being traumatized. That's another thing. Y'all keep reminding us of what y'all did.
but again, we have to realize that we need to go past that. We fully
No,
take
because Black
accountability of
Americans,
that.
we different. See, I don't understand how y'all can do it. We love our ancestors and we love this soil. We went through hell and back over here. Okay, we don't move on. First of all, we've been fighting for reparations for centuries. What you think you think we gonna move on? We not gonna move on. Y'all continuously doing stuff. Like y'all continuously eating the monkeys on tape. Y'all continuously telling us we slaves. Hold on, y'all continuously online telling us we slaves. Y'all continuously over there trying to get into our reparation business, our political business. No, I'm saying like you asking us to move on. No, y'all continuously doing stuff. This is our country. We not doing nothing. Y'all came to our country where black people was already at. We not going over there to y'all countries disrespecting y'all, talking about don't do this, don't do that. Oh, y'all lazy. Why you ain't got this? Why you ain't got no roads? Why you ain't got no drinking water? This and that. Why you on welfare? Why your baby ain't got no shoes? You know, and all that. It's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yes, I really get that frustration. But again, you have to know, you have to also like see, Africa in another view.
Like
These
what? I see
Europeans,
Africa in the view. Every night I hold my panels. I get a good picture. And every
yes,
time I cut on the internet and see them over there doing that stuff for money like that, eating that all that stuff and doing all that stuff.
that's your
No.
commercials. It's not like that over there.
No,
It's
they
like
getting
this.
money over there. People is over there doing that.
I
They
mean,
over
I
there
feel like
doing that.
I feel like you need to first like just visit any country there, right?
For what? I might get enslaved. People over there
No.
still getting enslaved. Yes, that's true. We know what's going on over there. We not dumb. Y'all think we dumb, but we not.
But again, Africa is not a country, it's a continent, you
I
know?
know. I know. And every continent doing something that I probably wouldn't agree with.
Yeah, I get that, but again, you need to know how Africa is still we're still going through neo-colonialism. Like these white people
And how
still
many white people is it over there on that continent?
like South Africa, we got like almost half of the population is like white.
But like, how many white people is it compared? What's the ratio whites compared to blacks?
The blacks are more. Like 95%.
Well, how y'all over there? How did see me and you would be here all night because I got so many questions and we're gonna move on because I got so many questions, KK, and I think a lot of honesty and thank you for coming up here being honest too because some people don't. They just want to think we stupid and they just lie. So I appreciate you not being rude. I appreciate us having a good conversation. But let's see what KM talking about. Okay, let's see what's on KM mind. KK,
You're
you can
welcome.
stay up there. And thank you for being brave enough to come up here and ask that question.
Love's World.